Hi there. Welcome to my show. My name is Mike Pickles, and welcome to another episode of Just Deal With It, as in dill pickles. Not deal, but dill pickles. And I'm your host, Mike Pickles. So this evening, I want to talk to you about responsibility. Now, I know some of you, like I have, you probably heard this word so many times that it's gone in one ear and out the other, especially from our parents. Sorry, Mom and Dad, but if you're listening, it's true. When you keep talking to us about responsibility when we were a kid, it went in here and it came out there. But not taking responsibility, it might be less demanding, it might be a lot easier, and it's definitely a lot easier to blame somebody else or something else. However, that usually doesn't pay off too well. It usually doesn't pay off very well, does it? Well, you think about the last time you didn't take responsibility for something in your life. How did that end out? How did that work out for you? Probably not too well. That's because we are 100% responsible for our life. Maybe not how it began, maybe not how it started, maybe it's not your fault how things started when you're a youngster, but definitely how it turns out, how it's going to end. It doesn't matter where you were. You're responsible for where you're going to end up. And that's all there is to it. Now, you've got to take responsibility for your life. It's just a fact. Yes, you will fail. I have. Yes, you'll have setbacks. I have. Yes, you'll have challenges. You'll have all kinds of things happen in your life. But don't quit. Don't give up. You are responsible for your life. And please don't be blaming somebody else for what happens to you. You can do better. You can move on. Instead of taking responsibility for one's actions, and I hear this a lot in today's society, folks, I'm sorry, but that victim mentality. Somebody else is to blame. Something else is to blame. It's not my fault. Well, I'm here to tell you, yes it is. Just like it was my fault. Maybe I didn't like it. Maybe I wanted to blame somebody because it was easier, but it's our fault, just like it's your fault. Now, as they say in AA, Alcoholics Anonymous, if you don't want to slip, then don't go where it's slippery. Right, folks? If you don't want to slip, then don't go where it's slippery. It's that simple. We can make all the excuses we want in our life, but in the end, we are responsible. Right? Correct. Now, moving on. I have found that one device that seems to sort of separate the winners from the losers is that winners take action. Winners are responsible for what happens to them. As the saying goes, if the ship doesn't come in, then you swim out to it. Let me say that again because it's worth repeating. If the ship doesn't come in to you, then you swim out to it. You like those strokes, eh? Not bad swimmer over here. No, but seriously, opportunity knocks, you're responsible to go get it. You can't just sit there and say, how come I didn't get a raise? How come I didn't get that job? How come that girl didn't call me? How come that guy didn't call me? How come this? How come that? Sorry, boo-hoo. You're responsible. Get up. Do it. Make it happen. Go get it. Now, I admit, you, just like me, we cannot control every outcome. We cannot control everybody's actions. We cannot control how people's behaviors are. But we can control what, folks? What can we control? I'll let you think. I can't give you all the answers. Come on. Let you think. I'll take a sip while you're thinking. We can't control everybody else, folks. We can't control everybody else's actions. But we can control our own. That's right. We can control how we react to other people. I don't know, let's say I'm in the grocery store and I'm standing in line and this girl accidentally walks by and elbows me, shoves me, shoulders me. I can't control what he or she did, but I can't control how I react to it, right? Excuse me, sir, and you walk away. Now, And that's going to happen. We're approaching Christmas. There's going to be a lot of bumping going on in those malls. I suggest you stay home. Now, take responsibility for your life. It can be hard and it can be challenging. I will admit that. I will give you that. It's not easy. And you will not perfect it overnight. You will not master it overnight. It's not easy to take responsibility. But you must admit with me, you must agree with me, that it is extremely rewarding once you start taking responsibility for your life and things start happening for you or to you, and you can say, I did it. Now, you might be saying, hey Mike, great speech, but how do I do this? How do I take responsibility for my life? Well, there's all kinds of different ways you can do that. You're different than me. So how you handle this, how you approach this is going to be completely different. But I do suggest one thing. Don't be a perfectionist. Don't aim for perfection. Instead, just be as good a person as you can be. And better yet, when you make a mistake, don't beat yourself up. Just learn from it, move on, and don't repeat it again. Or at least try not to repeat it again. Now, seriously ask yourself, which one do you prefer? What do you prefer? Blame other people or take responsibility? I hope you're saying take responsibility after hearing this. And I guarantee that the moment you start taking responsibility for your life is the moment that your life will start changing for the better. You got to start taking responsibility. You have to. Now, there's only one person, folks. Uno, eins. However else you say number one in languages. There's one. Yun in Acadian French. There's only one way that you're going to change things. And that is that you take responsibility. You make those changes. You step up to the bat. Now, you must decide what you want. You must decide that you deserve it. And you must go for it. That's worth repeating, so I'm going to say that again. So, put down that cell phone and listen, would you? You must decide what you want. You must decide that you're worth it. And you must go for it. And on that note, just deal with it.